Like, oh my gosh, Kelly, I got this DIY kit from Amazon and I love it.
Oh my God, I got one too.
It's like the nicest materials.
So nice.
So pretty.
Yeah.
I would do this as a little bridesmaid bouquet. They're so cute. So you can order these as a bridal bouquet with no base or vase, or you could put them in your own vase, or you can create the arrangements like we're going to show you right now. Yeah.
Can't wait.
So when you get your DIY kit, it'll come like this with a lovely little piece of ribbon we're going to tie a bow with later. And set that aside. And then this lovely little piece of twine is keeping all your flowers together. But you don't have to worry about the arrangement. So you just kind of untie that and let her loose. And ultimately, we want to be making this. Super duper cute, right? Are you excited, Miss Kelly?
Yes, I am so excited.
It's always good for me, I think, to start with the fillers and then put all the pretty flowers in after. So these I'm actually going to trim down. Personally, I just want I don't want this arrangement to be very tall. So I'm going to cut an inch or two off of each of these just so they're really kind of close to the base. You can use wire cutters, are the absolute best. Scissors sometimes work, sometimes don't. And if you just don't have that, put them in long. It's not the end of the world. The materials are beautiful. It's gonna come out great no matter what. Because when we're finished, we don't want to see any of this green foam. That's the big goal.
The goal.
The big goal, yeah. All right, cool. So next I'm gonna do some of this pink. I'm gonna take the tallest one that I have, if I have the tall one. I'm gonna stick it right in the middle. Boop. And then the other one, I'm gonna cut halfway. But you want to cut right at the edge here. So that way you don't have like random wire stubs sticking out the top. You want it to be kind of flush.
Gotcha.
And then I have two teeny tiny little leaves, which are cute. Or one medium and one small, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna stick these in the sides right here. So we have that pink color.
Now is this too tall?
Nope.
Okay.
Looks great. We're gonna put this greenery in. Now you can keep them this long or you can trim them again. I'm gonna trim them just a little bit this time. Nothing has to be perfect with this stuff, and I'm just gonna kind of go in between and not make that quite as symmetrical. I just wanna add a little height. Cool, looks good. Now I really love this piece, so we can place this in here. I like it sticking out pretty tall, but I'm still, again, gonna trim it just a little bit. I'm gonna kind of go in at an angle so you can see the very most of it sticking out. Very nice. Okay, cool. Now we've got other fillers that we can put in here. I have quite a few of these. You get enough of these? 4 or 5?
Yes, I believe so.
4 or 5 or so? 1,
1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, yeah, that's good. Okay, so again, you can trim some of these, or you can just, I always put them at an angle, so they're not gonna be that tall. Just kind of place them around where you see fit. You can always take them out later and rearrange them if you don't like the placement, but try not to keep stabbing over and over and over again. Eventually your green foam will be angry at you. So try and stick with it for a little bit, and then later on, if you're like, I just really don't like where that was placed, then you can change it. So this is just kind of a view from above of what this looks like. Very unfinished, no flowers have been placed yet, but we have some filler in there. And even though it doesn't look pretty yet, you just have to trust that it's all gonna come together, because it will.
Trust the process.
Trust the process. Next, we're gonna go to these flowers. These in my brain are kind of like filler flowers, but they are super pretty. They've got like a reddish purplish tint. And these, I don't want these to be super long, but they don't all have to be the same height. So maybe we'll just trim like 2 of them. If you need to cut a couple the leaves on the bottom off, that's fine. If they're taller, I'm gonna place them more towards the center for my arrangement to keep that kind of like rounded shape. If they're shorter, I'm gonna place them kind of on the outside. So I've got 2 taller ones in there, and then I'm gonna put my shorties, because ultimately we want kind of a rounder shape. So everything taller stands up more in the middle and then kind of comes around. Aside from this guy's sticking out to the side because he's like a star of the show. He needs to be a highlight. Okay, looking good. Next, we're gonna go to these little pink flowers because these are another really pretty kind of filler. They're dainty. They add a nice touch of pink to offset all of the reds we're using. And most of them are pretty short, so we're gonna kind of put them lower into our arrangements or wherever they look like we really need some more love or a touch of pink. And remember, our ultimate goal is to cover up all that foam too, so don't be shy with that. But remember, we still have 2 other flowers to work with, so. And these are probably the lesser expensive ones, so sometimes it's nice if you mix it with more expensive types of flowers and arrangement stuff. Cool.
Cool.
Next, I'm gonna move to my burgundy peonies flowers. Taller ones can be placed more towards the center. Smaller ones can be kind of placed around the outside. And as you start rotating your arrangement, just like, you know, take note of the spots where, hey, I'd really like to see another flower there, or, you know, I want to cover some of that foam, or hey, this looks awesome. I can't believe I made this. That's often a response I feel. That's so adorable.
Yeah.
Okay. Still our cherry blossoms, which I think I want like one up here, and then I'm gonna sprinkle them in down here with a really cute pop of pink. Cherry blossoms usually say spring to me, but I was like all about it for this little Valentine's arrangement. And I don't know who you're making these for. Maybe you're making them for your mom or your sister or your friend, and they're gonna love it. They're gonna love it even if it's not your like best work. But it will be your best work because now you have a DIY kit with the right materials.
And I have the best teacher ever.
Oh, Miss Kelly, you're the sweetest. Okay, and I really love where all my little cherry blossoms ended up. Definitely added a polishing touch I needed. Yep, and some are taller and some are smaller, and you know, with the right materials, it really just comes out adorable no matter which way you put them together. Which is why
so
the
cute.
DIY thing is so sweet, you know? Definitely adds a personal touch to it. And the more you do and the more you practice, the better they come out and the faster you can move. So you can really roll through a bunch of these. That's another thing too, if you are in the event business, but you're not sure really which direction to go, you can order 10 of these if you have 10 tables to do and just put them together, and then you can feel like, hey, I chose the design, I chose, you know, the kit of materials that I wanted to work with, and I put them together myself. So you can give yourself a lot more credit, and you're not paying the professional to put them together. So kind of build you up. Okay, last but not least, let's add this cute little ribbon. So if you have a side that you just like the best, that's where you want your ribbon bow to be. First, I usually measure the ribbons like so. And I think I'm gonna take one of her balloon glue dots. We're gonna be doing arrangements once a month, every second Thursday of the month, starting in February. So there'll be stuff for different holidays, for spring, for Halloween, for our fall season, winter season, Christmas, so you can give them away as gifts, you can learn how to do it. Maybe you're into this event and entertainment business and you want to start making your own arrangements and saving money. It's a great way to learn how to do this kind of stuff on a budget. To order some of these either fully arranged or put it together yourself, subscribe now. We'll send you a coupon to your kit. You can buy it on Amazon and see the link below. Thanks.